Hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikil, Discover, Learn and Grow. So in the previous video, we have learned about the case framework, right? And I have said you after that case framework, we will be learning and we will be doing different case studies and we will be practically implementing different case studies. Karke. So from this video, we will be doing 5 to 6 case studies based on profitability optimization, market entry, framework, market entry strategy, market expansion strategy, which is also called as a growth strategy, as well as we will be doing 5 to 6 type of case study frameworks, right? So yeah, let's jump into the video, guys. So before going into the case study, we will be understanding what profit is. Like I have taken a small example, very chota example, so that everyone can understand. So profit is the money left after you earn money and spend the money. So profit is nothing but revenue minus cost is equal to profit. I hope I made it clear for you. So profit is equal to money you make minus money you spend. Profit is equal to money you make. That is nothing but revenue minus money you spend. Money you spend money to cost. There will be some cost associated with like while preparing or while building your product, right? So there will be some cost associated with your product as well as company. So profit is nothing but money you make. Revenue minus money you spend. Cost. That is nothing but a revenue minus cost is equal to profit. I hope I made it clear for you. Imagine you sell chocolates. So a basic example, guys, so that it can be understandable to everyone. So imagine you sell chocolates. You sell each chocolate for 10 rupees. So you are selling a chocolate for 10 rupees. It costs you 6 rupees to make each chocolate. So in order to make each chocolate, you there will be different ingredients, right? You have to add different ingredients to your chocolate. So in order to build your chocolate, in order to make your chocolate, not build, but in order to make your chocolate, build your product, it is costing around 6 rupees, right? So revenue is 10 rupees and the cost is 6 rupees. So the profit will be revenue minus cost. That is nothing but 10 minus 6 is equal to 4 rupees. That is your profit, right? So this is about profit, guys. So what is profitability framework? In order to know profitability framework, we need to know profit. That is the reason why I have taken a small example and I have said you the formula and all these things. So yeah, profitability framework in a chocolate shop way, right? To fix a profit problem, so we look at two things. So basically, to fix the profit problems, you have understood that the profit is equal to revenue minus cost, right? So in order to fix the profit problems of a company or of a business challenge, we will be looking into we will be looking into two things. We will be breaking down the profit into two things. One is revenue as well as the second one is cost. Let's see each one. How much money is coming in? That is nothing but revenue. How much money is coming in from your customers, from your what you can say, from your market share, market growth, and all these things. So how much money is coming in from your customers? That is nothing but revenue. So how many chocolates did you sell and at what price? So the revenue formula is a volume into price. Like how many chocolates you are selling, how many products you are selling, and at what price you are selling. So revenue is nothing but a price into quantity, right? If you sell more chocolates or increase the price, you make more money, right? See, if you want to increase the profit, you can increase the revenue, right? As simple as that. How much money is going out is nothing but cost. Cost kitna ja raha hai? How much money is going out in order to build my product, in order to make each chocolate. So they are the costs. In costs also, you have seen in the financial concepts video. In costs also, there will be two types of costs, fixed cost as well as variable cost. We will be discussing that about that also in the case studies, right? So how much money is going out? That is nothing but costs. Do you pay a lot for sugar or wrapper? So these are nothing but these are the different costs, right? Do you throw away unsold chocolates? That is nothing but waste only, right? That is also one of the cost for you. But because your customers are not using, so even it is also called as a cost, right? So if you reduce waste or buy cheaper ingredients, you save money. So in order to increase the profit for your company or your business, you need to increase the revenue so that the profit will be increasing. Or if you cannot increase the revenue, you can decrease the cost so that even profit can be increasing, right? So in both ways, profit will be increasing. If you increase the revenue and By keeping the cost constant, profit will be increasing. If you decrease the cost and by keeping the revenue constant, profit will be increasing. So both ways it will be working. And third way is like a revenue. You can increase revenue and decrease the cost. Profits will be increasing. So basically, this is the profitability framework, guys. So let's go for a case study so that you can understand more clearly, right? So case study, Fresh Ship, the juice company. So Fresh Ship, Fresh Ship is our client, guys. Fresh Ship CEO is our client. It is a juice company, right? Fresh Ship is a company that sells bottled fruit juice. So they'll be selling bottled fruit juices like Tango, something are there, like mango juices, pulpy orange juices. They will be selling the bottled fruit juices. They will be adding some preservatives, and they will be selling some bottled fruit juices, right? So Fresh Ship is our company which is selling the bottled fruit juices. They say our profit is falling even though we are selling the same number of juice bottles. So basically, the quantity is same. They are selling the same quantity with the same price, and all the things are same. But their profit is falling down. We need to understand why. We need to understand why, and we need to recommend them solutions. You are the consultant, and you need to help them. See, basically, they have given a case, guys, real world case. We will not say it a business challenge or business problem. In the real world, we will be calling it as case. So we will be calling it as case only from now on. So the case is our profit is falling even though we are selling the same quantity of number of juices. So quantity is same, guys. You can understand, right? Quantity is same, price is same, but their profit is declining. We need to address that, and we need to give them some strategies and solutions so that they can increase their profits and all these things. So yeah, let's go jump into the case, guys. So step one, break profits into two parts. As I said you before, you need to break profits into two parts. One is revenue and second one is cost. By keeping cost constant, you can increase revenue so that your profit will be increasing. By keeping revenue constant, you can decrease your cost so that your profit will be increasing. So basically, there are two things in the profit, like revenue as well as cost. So we are breaking down profit into two parts. So that is nothing but revenue and cost. Second step, look at the revenue. So we have break the profit into two things, right? One is revenue and second one is cost. First, let us look at revenue, and then we will go to cost in the step three. So in the step two, look at revenue. Revenue, as I said you before, revenue is nothing but the formula of revenue is price into quantity sold, right? Quantity sold is nothing but how many goods you are selling, how many bottles you are selling, and what is the price for them. Quantity is same as before. So there is no problem with quantity, right? So second point is, but price, what Fresh Ship ends per bottle has gone down. So price is same, but what they earn for the bottle, the margin, right? If suppose they are earning 5 rupees per bottle, it has gone down to 1.5 rupees or 2 rupees paisa. So price is same, quantity is same, but the margin, what Fresh Ship margin is earning per bottle has gone down. Why? We will see why karke. So they gave more discounts. So because of giving more discounts, the price has fallen down. The price factor has fallen down. Even though the price is same, they are giving more discounts to the customers and all these things. They are giving more discounts, right? So that is the reason why the margin per bottle has fallen down, right? This is the first point. As a management consultant, we will be finding insight, right? Second one is shop retailers are asking for more money to sell the juice. So basically, shop retailers, in order to sell the product to your customers, you cannot directly sell to them, right? Shops, retailers will be the middleman, right? So those retailers are asking more money to sell their product, to sell the juice. So that is the reason why again margin has fallen down. Price is same, right? Price is same, quantity is same, but they are giving more discounts, as well as middlemen. That is, they are nothing but retailers are asking for more money to sell their juices, to sell the Fresh Ship juices. So that is the reason why profits has been fallen down, right? Profits are been declining. So in the revenue factor, these are the insights, these are the findings we have found as a management consultant, right? So let's see the cost factor, right? So look at the costs. There are two types of costs. As I said you before, there are two types of costs. So one is fixed costs as well as one is variable costs. Fixed costs are nothing but they will be staying same, irrespective of the production. Variable costs will be changing. They will be changing with the respect to the production of the goods or production of the bottles, right? Fixed costs are rent as well as staff salaries as per this case, right? So let's see what are the variable costs. Change if you sell more. That is nothing but they will be changing according to the production with the respect to the production, right? First is fruit pulp. Fruit pulp, what you can say, fruit pulp costs are increasing. So that is a variable cost. Bottle costs are also increasing. That is a variable cost. Delivery costs are also increasing. Like fuel prices are increasing and all these things. So these are also called as variable costs. Let's see what happened to costs. Fruit pulp became expensive. As I said you before, fruit pulps are expensive. That is the reason why variable costs are increasing. Second one is packaging costs went up. So even that is also variable cost, right? Fixed costs are the same, but variable costs are increasing. Fuel costs also increased. That also comes under variable cost category. So total costs went up. That is the reason why profits are declining, right? So basically, revenue has decreased and costs have been increased. That is the reason why our profits have been declined or profits are been decreasing and falling. This is the findings as a management consultant we have found. And we need to give them some strategies. We need to give them some solutions so that they can increase their profit. Let's see the step 4. Find the main problem. So finally, we have to find the main problem after getting the insights, right? So revenue went down. As I said you before, revenue went down because of the discounts as well as the demand of the retailers. They are demanding more money, right? Retailers are demanding more money to sell the products of the fresh ship. So basically, revenue has been gone down due to discounts as well as money demand of the retailers. And costs went up. That is nothing but variable costs has increased. Fruit pulp has increased. Fuel cost has been increased. Packaging cost has been went up. So basically, variable cost has been increased and revenue has been decreased. That is the reason why we are facing, not we, our client fresh ship bottled juice. That guy, our client is facing the problem of declining profits. These are the main reasons, right? So profit per bottle is very small now. Even though the price and quantity is same, they are giving more discounts as well as demand of the retailers are also increased as well as variable costs also increased. So that is the reason why our client is facing the profits declining problem, right? Now we will be coming up with some solutions and some strategies. How can we fix it? As a management consultant, we need to fix, right? To increase revenue, start a new premium juice with better pricing. So that is one of the strategy or that is one of the solution we will be giving as a management consultant to the client. See, management consultant will not force the client to implement the strategy. Management consultant will only give the recommendations, suggestions. Client will only be taking the decisions whether to implement the strategy or the solution. But management consultant will not force the client to implement the strategies. He will just recommend or give the suggestions about the strategies. Final decision or final say is of a client, right? To increase the revenue, start a new premium juice with better pricing. As a management consulting, we have given this one strategy. Next, sell directly to customers online. So even that is one of the strategy. As a management consultant, we will be giving to our client. Why? Because retailers are demanding more money, right? Retailers are demanding more money so that our costs are, our revenue is decreasing. So that is the reason why we need to sell it online. No middleman. Middleman nahi hoga. Create combo offers to sell more per hour. So these are the strategies to increase the revenue. So above are the strategies to increase revenue, but let's see the strategies to decrease costs so that we can increase our profits. Use local fruit suppliers instead of imported. So going for the imported suppliers, use local fruit suppliers, local and quality fruit suppliers so that our cost will be decreasing. Next, to use cheaper, lighter packaging. That is also one of the strategy we are giving to the client so that they can decrease the cost and increase the profit. Next is partner with delivery companies for better fuel efficiency. So that is also one of the strategy which we are giving as a management consultant to the client. So these are the strategies. We give the strategies to increase revenue as well as to decrease cost. Why? Because by our findings, we found that revenue is decreasing and costs are increasing. So that is the reason why we gave them As a management consultant, we gave them some strategies to increase the revenue and decrease the cost. As simple as that, right? So yeah, result. If the suggestions work, as I said you before, we will be giving suggestions as a management consultant. We will be only giving suggestions. The final say or the final decision is of client only, whether to implement the strategy or whether to implement the solution. It depends on him. We need to give suggestions and we give the suggestions. And if he implemented those suggestions, if the suggestions work, price per bottle increases again, so that they will be getting more margin per bottle. Next, cost per bottle reduce, profit goes up. So you can understand by reading the lines. Final tip. Always remember the framework when a company says profit is falling. So if the company or the client says or gives any case about the profit is falling, you remember profitability framework. That is nothing but we will be breaking down profit into two things, two terms. One is revenue and second one is costs. And then we will be checking the insights whether the revenue or whether the revenue is increasing or decreasing, then whether the costs are increasing or decreasing, and accordingly we will be giving some strategies and we will be developing some strategies to increase their profit. So basically, if any client gives a case or if any business gives a case about profit is falling, just remember profitability framework and break down profit into revenue as well as costs. Profit is equal to revenue minus cost. As I said you before, profit is equal to revenue minus cost. Look at both carefully. Look at both revenue as well as cost carefully. Break them into small parts. We have break the revenue into small parts, right? Like they are giving discounts. So that is the reason why revenue has decreased, as well as retailers are demanding more money. So that is the reason why revenue is decreasing. Okay, we have what you can say we have divided the revenue into smaller parts. The same goes with the costs also. Costs also we have divided into smaller parts, the fixed costs as well as the variable costs. The fixed cost to Kobe, like we have divided into smaller parts, and variable cost also we have divided into smaller parts. Basically, we made many steps in order to find the insights. Next, break them into smaller parts. I said you before only. Find the problem. We have find the problem after breaking down after breaking down after dividing them into smaller parts, right? We have found the problem. We have found the findings as well as insights, and we have suggested some simple and smart solutions. So this is about the profitability framework, guys. This is the last slide. So this is about profitability framework, guys. I know this is a simple case study, but see, everyone needs to understand, right? So that is the reason why I have taken a simple example, simple but effective example. So that is the reason why I have previously in the first 2 3 slides I have explained about the profit, revenue, profitability framework, and then I have gone into case study. So so this is about profitability optimization framework and case study, guys. Profitability optimization framework, as well as we have did some case studies, right? Case study, right? In the next video, we will be learning in the next lecture. In the next video, we will be learning some more case studies. Maximum, I will be teaching you about market entry case study only. So, bye, guys.